Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host Stitches with us.
Stitches.
And let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Tesla.
Good morning, Charlamagne the Guy. Good morning, beautiful Stitches.
Hi, Tez.
Hey, how are you?
I'm blessed.
Good morning, Charlamagne.
Let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the Fulton County District Attorney wanting the Trump trial to begin right before Super Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm surprised when Stitches asked you guys, what do you think of when you think of a president? I'm surprised you didn't say indictments, because that's certainly what I'm thinking of nowadays. Let's listen to the report and talk about it on the other side.
District Attorney Fani Willis has proposed a March 4th trial date in her racketeering case against former President Trump and his co-defendants, creating a possible calendar crunch that's one day before Super Tuesday and weeks before Trump is set to go on trial in Manhattan, all sandwiched between two potential special counsel trials in January and May.
Wow.
Yep, they're moving forward with this now. You know, critics are saying that she's not gonna have enough time to take all of those individuals to trial in such a short notice. But they do say that the RICO charge includes making false statements, filing false documents and forgeries, impersonating officials, computer breaches, and attempts to influence witnesses. The district attorney has given all 19 defendants until August 25th at noon to voluntarily surrender, and they're expected to be processed at the Fulton County Jail.
Yeah, I don't care when they go to trial, but I will say for everyone who thinks that this is just politically driven and they are only doing this to hurt his chances of winning re-election, this is definitely going to throw fuel on that fire.
I agree.
This seems very calculated to have it right before Super Tuesday.
I agree.
They're making it very easy for Trump to say, this is a witch hunt. The witch hunt continues.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to rally behind him. They continue to rally behind him.
I saw some polls yesterday. It was 40 in a general re-election. It was 47% Biden, 46% Trump. So
right. What does that say? Yeah. Wow. What does that say about President Biden?
What does that say about President Biden? What does that say about the American people? Man.
It says a lot. It's a lot to unpack with that poll.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking at Envy's face. What's on your mind?
No, the only reason I say that is I've always been saying it's like, you know, which one do people pick, right? Because a lot of people don't necessarily love Biden. They feel like he's too fragile. They feel like he's not being a good president, that he's not actually there. But they don't necessarily want Trump. So it's like you're stuck in between. And I see a lot of people not going out to vote because they're like, you know what, I don't want either one of them, you know?
Well, I don't have to love Biden or Democrats, and I don't have to love Trump or Republicans, because I don't love either one of them. But I do see one party still trying to preserve democracy, and I see another party leaning towards fascism. So to me, that's the easy call.
So you leaning more towards democracy?
Of course.
I'm like, you know what I mean? Of course I want to protect democracy.
Of course. All right. Well, that is front page news. Tesla, we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Absolutely.
All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. Phone lines are wide open. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host Stitches with us.
Stitches,
and
thank
let's
you.
get in some front page news. What up, Teslin Figueroa?
Good morning, DJ Envy. Good morning, Stitches.
Hi.
And good morning, Charlamagne the God.
Peace, Taz.
Hey, Taz. We'll see you at Carnival in October, right? In Miami.
She really put me on the record.
Yep. Thank you.
Yes, I will be there in October in Miami.
Mackenzie, you heard that? Mark McKenzie, he heard that. Thank you, Taz.
All right, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about this Texas woman arrested and charged with threatening federal judge overseeing Trump's election case. They taking it serious, huh?
Yeah, they're taking it serious. And more political arrest news, which seems to be every day. A Texas woman was detained Wednesday after she was arrested and charged with threatening the federal judge, like we mentioned, that is presiding over Donald Trump's case. And 43-year-old Abigail Shrive faces a charge of transmitting a threat to injure a person via interstate commerce. The affidavit said that she called the judge's chamber and said, "Hey, you stupid slave." She called her the N-word. She also said, "You're in our sights. We want to kill you." you. If Trump doesn't get elected in 2024, we're coming to kill you. So tread lightly, B-word. She said you'll be targeted publicly, personally, and your family, everybody. She also went on to make a threat to Representative Sheila Jackson Lee. She's running for mayor in Texas. We know her as the congresswoman, and made some threats to the LGBTQ community. And when they talked to her, she said, well, I had no intentions of carrying it out, but she did admit to making the threat. Yeah,
when I hear stuff like that, it's just a reminder of why Trump still polls so high.
Yeah.
And it reminds me that a lot of Trump supporters must be high. Because why do people think they can play with government officials like that when it comes to threatening violence?
I have no idea because the report says it was transmitting a threat to injure a person, and I looked that up. That carries 5 years, but there's far more, that they could charge her with. One, terroristic threat, when you threaten a public servant, a judge, with any intent to harm. You also can get a retaliation charge, a obstruction of justice charge, harassment, stalking. I mean, it goes on and on. The judge is the last person you want to make a threat. So we'll be watching to see what that happens with that.
Because you got to go in front of a judge after making threats to a judge.
Yeah, it makes
and
no sense.
I don't care if you black, white, whatever. I feel like a judge is going to be like, oh no, because somebody might play with me like that too. So let me make an example.
Right.
Judge is going to ride with a judge.
But that shows the boldness and entitlement of somebody to feel like you can speak in that way or manner to an official and somebody who has the ability to put you away.
Right. And
that's
I wonder,
a certain type of boldness.
Well, to that point, I wonder how much race played a role in that too. The fact that she was a black woman judge.
Of course.
Well,
the name calling kind of
calling her the N-word kind of solidifies that, I guess, and calling her a stupid slave.
That's right.
Yep.
That's clutch. My pearls, I ain't even got them on. What?
Now let's also jump into the Feds indict fundraiser for Representative George Santos. Now, what happened with that case?
Again, in more political indictment and arrest news and fraud news, a man who was a paid campaign staffer for Representative George Santos, he was indicted on a federal criminal charge pretending to be the House Speaker Kevin McCarthy's top aide.
Lord,
he's 27-year-old Samuel Neely. And he admitted to Representative Santos that he likes to fake his identity to big donors. He actually said that there's high risk and high reward in everything that he does. So again, he told Representative Santos that he was actually doing this. And not only did he do that, he also got a 15% commission, took money of everything that he brought in as well. He raised money for him in 2020 and 2022. So he's been charged with 4 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of aggravated identity theft in the 6-page indictment. Now, his arrest comes 3 months after his boss was also charged with fraud, theft, money laundering, and making false statements. So that's the U.S. Congress, folks.
People don't even like Kevin McCarthy. You couldn't pick an elected official that people actually like? I feel like it would be hard to raise money saying you down with Kevin McCarthy.
Well, not in the Republican world. So maybe that's.
Yeah, I feel like they don't like him that much there either.
I guess that's true.
I don't know.
Well, it didn't work. It didn't work out too well. So he'll be raising money on what they call commissary.
Well, no.
That's a fact.
All right, well, that is front page news.
Yeah, Tez is going to be sticking around because we got Larry Elder coming in next. Larry Elder is a radio personality, TV personality, New York Times bestselling author. You've seen him on Fox News, I'm sure. And he's running for the president. He's running to be president of the United States of America.
Correct.
Yeah, so Tez will be sticking around for that.
All right, so don't go anywhere. Don't move. Larry Elder, when we come back, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. In the morning. The Breakfast Club.